Hello, everybody. My name is Wes. I'm here with my good friend Demo, and
Hello.
we're taking a good look at one of the YouTubers I love, Atozy. So this degenerate, I can't say those words, but this degenerate 430 credit score human being decided to spray Raid, aka Bug Killer, all over produce in a shopping center. Yes, yes. As a prank, he decided to do this. No, that's not a prank.
That's
you
so
were a
dumb.
piece of crap for that.
You are poisoning people's food.
You're attempting to, even though Raid only, the way it kills bugs is it basically suffocates them, because most bugs, they breathe through their skin. It suffocates them. It wouldn't do that to humans. It would maybe make them sick. It's still poisoning. And you're a piece of human garbage for doing that. I hope he gets the maximum of 9 years in prison for this. This needs to be discouraged. He is a piece of trash. But on to the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Links below. Joining me on Twitch. Link below. Hype up the video. Let's get to the video, guys.
Through poison food at Walmart for a prank, as he's now pleaded guilty to 2 felony counts of adding poison and harmful substances to food,
Yeah,
1 misdemeanor count of endangerment, and 1 misdemeanor count of criminal damage.
And he even videotaped it too.
Bro,
what the fuck? It was more than what I thought.
Dude essentially wanted attention so bad on the internet.
Dude.
That is so much money lost, bro.
Yeah, that's costing the supermarket money. They also have to absolutely sanitize and clean down those entire areas.
No. You want to know what supermarkets do with the food that he sprayed, or they think he sprayed?
So just throw away
all of it away. They throw it all away.
It's still money that the supermarket's got to spend. But jeez.
And then they have to sanitize the tables down and everything.
Right. So much work for these innocent employees, and this is supposed to be a prank. Oh, I don't like TikTokers. I don't like TikTokers.
He destroyed his life for it. And unfortunately, there's now many cases of this. So he's not even unique. He's just another moron headed to prison. But it's been at least 4 months since we've had our last update on this guy. And next month, it'll be 1 year since I first started covering this dude. So there's a lot that's unfolded. So I mean, if you're lucky enough to not know who I'm talking about today, I'm sorry for taking out of your bliss, because sometimes ignorance truly is bliss. But this is Charles Smith, also known as the social media creator Wolfie Coletti, a Arizonan TikToker who went viral last year for basically being a public nuisance and just an all-around absolute scumbag. Wolfie decided that being a functioning member of society just wasn't for him, so he became a self-proclaimed real-life villain and started recording TikTok content at the expense of random innocent people, ruining their days for views. Because as I've said in my previous videos, his content was essentially barely monetizable all the way up until the last few months before he was arrested. I think right before he was arrested, he was making a couple $1,000s a month doing this stuff.
Okay, what is he gonna do?
What are you doing? What? That's bacon.
That's bacon.
Eggs? Oh, this isn't a prank. This is harassment.
Bro, why?
I mean, there's nothing like destroying what could possibly be this man's only set of clothes for some attention online. And the whole ongoing theme of this guy is
he's probably ruined the washing machine or dryer.
This is harassment. This isn't dude. This is like milk toast version of what Jack Doherty does. Jack Doherty.
Fucking retarded, dude.
Are you aware who Jack Doherty is?
No.
It's this freaking. He's our age. Kind of recently, like 6 months ago, he crashed his McLaren on the highway, and instead of being worried about his buddy that was in the seat, he was off about the car, off about himself and shit. after he was
What the fuck, bro?
deciding to recklessly drive while the roads were wet and he didn't know how to, drive the car. But dude's got so much money. If I remember right, his parents have even said that they're not going to make him quit because they're getting good money from it. They're just okay with their blood child, harassing the general public because they're getting money from it. They're just okay with that.
That's fucking dumb, bro.
I absolutely hate people like this person in the video and Jack Dougherty with a passion because they harass innocent people for their content instead of actually making something that gains attention. They harass people for attention. They're harassment creators. I forget what the actual word for it was.
Fortunate, as his normal targets are either fast food workers, retail workers, laundromat customers, or dollar store customers. This could be because he's just trying to pick out people who won't sue him. But you reap what you sow, and eventually, if you're a scumbag, it'll catch up to you. As sadly, what you just saw is far from his worst video. One of the videos that made him somewhat infamous is him dumping a bag of ice into a fryer while they were in business.
Oh, that was him. I saw this in a YouTube Shorts. I hate you. I want to take a baseball bat to your head. Dude, I used to work at one of those places.
Even that guy knows. He's like, oh shit, what did you fucking do?
Those poor employees.
In case you didn't know, this is what happens when you put way less ice into a frying machine. And of course, this happened at a Popeyes as well. For people who work at Popeyes, man.
For those of you that don't know, what's happening here is it's going from ice to gas right away. It's not even
dumped a whole bag, or half a bag at least.
No, he dumped a large cup of ice directly in.
No. The guy in that video, he dumped a bag.
The first one.
This one, yeah.
Yeah, this one he did the cup. But it's not going from solid to liquid. It's going liquid to gas right away, and that's why we're getting this massive explosion of that. I mean, I currently work at a Popeyes for context. Thank gosh, if you guys can see my mouse. There's a little ledge there that's keeping the oil from going all over the floor. Thank gosh it was designed that way, because they would be in such a mess to clean up. Such a mess.
Oh, yeah,
Thank God for that ledge holding that back.
I mean, hey, that was pretty much best case scenario right there, and that was with way less ice. So it's safe to say, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to realize how bad this could have gone. There is no way they didn't have to shut down the kitchen after Wolfie did that. Because I did go on and find another video where they put roughly the same amount of ice as Wolfie put into the fryer, and here...
That's even more.
That's even more.
Oh, yeah, that's a bag.
That's a lot more.
There, yep. Yep. I want to take a baseball bat to anybody that does that.
That happened. And I mean, this is honestly best case scenario. Worst case scenario, you burn the whole building down. Then you have videos like this.
You 430 credit score piece of crap. Right, pigeon? Oh, come on. No. No. You 430 credit score piece of crap.
Wolfie, remember that.
Yeah, if you were going to make a list of his worst moments, it would be impossible to not include the lines of videos of himself committing attempted battery with a cake, actual battery with a cake, false imprisonment and disrupting a business practice, and of course, poisoning food at a grocery store. It's wild that this guy makes Johnny Somali even seem like a decent citizen in comparison. But obviously it was the food poisoning incident that finally got authorities to take...
yeah.
Alright, so at least Johnny is verbally being a massive fucking issue and nuisance and all that.
Yeah.
That guy is acting on his bad intuition.
It's okay. I kind of have a little pain point on that. At least what's happening here is happening in America. Johnny Somali harassed Japanese
He-
people,
He's
Filipinos.
harassing, just other countries.
He's harassing other countries, and that's giving us a bad name because we're
It
Americans.
was.
We're judged on that because of him. I'm pretty
He
sure
belongs nowhere.
what Johnny Somali did was national news for those countries.
Oh, yeah, it was. It most definitely was.
Like, when people harass innocent people in other countries, to me, it feels like they're not attaching it to, oh, this one weird American. They're attaching it to fucking Americans, really, again. Because just in 2016, we had Jake Paul and Logan Paul pull that Suicide Forest thing. And then Johnny Somali
Yeah.
comes over and does his BS in Japan. Those are two massive events that are basically any normal Japanese people, oh, Americans bad. I get it. I want to go to Japan and enjoy their culture. I want to go and enjoy that country. But I'm just constantly worried now of, oh, now I have to prove I'm a good American. That's screwed
Right.
up. And then just, at least this happened in the US. At least it happened in the US. That's the best I can say. Hi,
some
hi,
real action
hi.
against him. That was the video that immediately got him arrested by Mesa police in December of last year, as he turned himself in and admitted to the crime without any hesitation. Because, well, you know, when you record and post your crimes online, you are the star witness against yourself. When you film yourself committing a felony, upload it for the whole world to see, and then brag about it, there's no question about whether you did it or not. You're just making the prosecutor's job extremely easy, and your defense nearly impossible. So the Maricopa County Attorney's Office later indicted him on multiple charges, including introducing poison, criminal damage, endangerment, and theft. And after he was arrested, it was only a matter of time until they started digging into his past videos to throw extra charges on him.
Yeah.
Because along with the 4 other charges, a third-degree burglar charge was also added related to an incident at a Bosa donut shop.
Have your name and date of birth? Charles Smith.
In an MCSO orange jumpsuit, Charles Smith, who goes by Wolfie Coletti on social media, was in court for the second time in just a few days. Already arrested in Mesa over the weekend,
Goddamn, bro.
where police say he took this can of bug and flea killer off the shelf at a Walmart and sprayed the pesticide on produce that was on sale
That's
for anyone to
fucked up,
buy,
bro.
all while filming the action himself. The 27-year-old told officers he's a self-proclaimed troll and that he makes up to $10,000 a month posting those videos on social media. The court paperwork for the latest arrest is sealed, but as part
I
of his
bet you don't
release
even have that money,
conditions,
though.
the judge told Smith
He was
not allowed
released?
to be on any social media,
Why was he released?
and he's not allowed
Excuse
to
me?
set foot inside any Bosa donut shop.
I mean, by the way, this guy is 28 years old. Dude has a fully
I'm
developed
sorry, he is 28. I expected him to be in his early 20s like Jack Doherty. He's a full-grown adult. He's not just a young adult, he's a full-grown adult coming up on his like midlife crisis. Excuse me? And you let him free? What?
I guess
No.
the court system deemed him not as bad of a, not.
The book should have been thrown
Big.
square at his big old face.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe the court system doesn't deem it, worth their time to throw him in jail, wasting space when they could throw in murderers or drug dealers.
Yeah, but still, it would have been better if he was in jail for 6 months. Murderers in prison.
frontal cortex, yet for some reason is spraying Raid, which is a cockroach exterminator, on food. Is risking killing someone worth social media attention? Apparently, he thought so. But last year, he had to spend Christmas in jail, and his case has been moving through the legal system since then. His initial pretrial conference was originally scheduled for April 30th, 2025, but a minute entry in the case activity pushed it earlier to April 3rd, 2025. And this is where things actually kind of get interesting, because a plea agreement was filed for 3 of his cases in Maricopa County on April 22nd, and Wolfie was initially set to adult probation. But 2 days later, there was a change in his plea. And now he's officially pleaded guilty to the video where he sprayed Raid on the produce. The articles are reporting that he pleaded guilty to 2 felony accounts of adding poison or other harmful substances to food, 1 misdemeanor count of endangerment, and 1 misdemeanor count of criminal damage.
The man accused of filming himself spraying bug killer on Walmart produce has pled guilty to several charges. In December, Charles Smith recorded himself spraying the bug killer at a Mesa Walmart. He allegedly told investigators that he makes money filming videos of pranks. He'll be back in court on June 24th.
One important thing to notice after spraying bug exterminator on various food items is that Wolfie actually left the store for about 10 minutes. Then, finally, he returned and attempted to remove all the items he had sprayed. So he then placed all these contaminated items, or at least the items he thought were contaminated, into a shopping cart and moved it to the back of the store. But the damage was already done. It's not like
anybody could have grabbed anything.
Magically decontaminates the entire environment. The shelves, baskets, surrounding areas, surrounding produce. This was a disaster waiting to happen, and he's extremely lucky, and honestly, all of us are extremely lucky that no one else was harmed from this.
Right. No,
So did he do that of his own will, or did the store force him to do that?
It looks like he did it of his own will, but if we just go back a tidbit, roughly, let's roll back to here. He removed a corner. He doesn't understand how spraying works. That aerosol, sure, it sprays in a tight area. Like, let's just say I'm circling a screen. Let's say it's spraying here, but you still have thin mist that reaches out. So this stuff right here definitely got hit, and he still left it. He's beyond being a bumbling idiot that I want to bash in with a metal baseball bat. He's stupid. He should have, grabbed those two. And under. Yeah.
And just anything in the surrounding area.
Yeah. Everything there is contaminated. The banana's probably okay because it's on the skin. You don't eat the skin. Maybe. He's not going to get the basket that's next to those.
And there is a lot.
That is hundreds of dollars of produce.
Also, according to the court documents, it was unknown if he managed to collect all the contaminated items, and Walmart had to remove the remaining produce valued at $931. Here the time between the defendant sprayed the items to when he placed them into the cart left plenty of time for customers to take the contaminated items and purchase them. So for 10 minutes, people could buy produce that he had sprayed with bug exterminator. Again, all for the attention on social media. I mean, this dude has been walking around like he's been invincible for so long now, and finally, it caught up with him because he fell into that trap of doing more and more insane stuff for content and views because he kept getting away with the last insane stunt. So without a doubt, there's a space for him in the Hall of Fame of Internet Morons because this guy has successfully played himself and ruined his own life for a little bit of attention online. So now, Wolfie is scheduled to be sentenced on June 24th next month, and that's when we'll find out exactly how much time he'll be spending behind the bars. So if this video gets 50,000 likes, I'll show up to the courthouse and cover the sentencing. And feel free to subscribe if you want me to go to the courthouse, and other than that, YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video, so I would also...
Please go follow Atozy. He'd make some awesome content.
Yeah.
But this guy just made me so mad.
Yeah, that's just dumb as he's dumber than a box of rocks, bro.
That's not just dumb. That's willfully endangering people. That's dumb people do stuff by accident. He purposefully did this. He's not stupid. He purposely did this crap.
It's like it would have been different if he was like spraying what's it called, like vinegar, like just like stinking up the place essentially.
Sure, but he used freaking cockroach killer,
spray, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I could. If you're gonna spray anything in a supermarket, buy the fart spray off of Amazon, and don't spray it around food. Spray it around, the non-food stuff. Make the place stink. Sure.
Like spray the ground.
Yeah, sure. Make the place stink. Don't harm food that somebody could ingest and at best get sick from, or at worst, die from. Come on, people. Ooh. Okay, if you guys enjoyed me flipping out, I wouldn't say enjoyed the video, but enjoyed me flipping out on this moron, please like, comment, subscribe, hype the video up. I do stream. Join us over on Twitch. Link in the description. Thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful evening, night, or morning. See ya, guys. Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.